Was getting tired of my lady. We'd been together too long.
You're making the same mistake that everybody does.
What are you talking about?
Like
a worn-out recording.
We can't sing, though. We
of
can't
a
sing,
favorite
so...
song. Why?
Because we're not paying for the rights.
I'm not singing enough of it. It's 11 seconds. I get 11 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the mistake everyone makes?
Jimmy Buffett. This is not a Jimmy Buffett song.
I know who sings the Pina Colada song. It's Rupert Holmes. I did my own research.
It is. You did your research. That will serve you well.
Yeah. But I chose Jimmy Buffett for a different reason.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
Okay. All right. We should get this started.
Whoa, really? So soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been drifting into several minutes, but we used to do like 10, 20 seconds. And we can cut it down.
We're
quite over that. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are
the Froze Bros.
The Froze Bros.
So a couple notes there. One, I will say I got no warning before you started. There was a terrible lead up to that. And I said Froze Bros all by myself. What's up with that?
Welcome to my world, Max. I always start by myself, so I figured I'd let you start this time.
Always trying to teach me a lesson. Oh, it was lonely. It was lonely out there. Dang, is that how you feel every time?
It is. It is how I feel every time. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well,
we need to feel it. We just need to feel it together and know when to start.
Yeah. Do you want to try it actually together?
Do you want to? Yeah, let's do it.
I would. Okay. I'm feeling the connection right now. I'm feeling we're vibing, we've got a couple pina coladas.
Okay. We do.
So
thanks to Noble Mix.
Thank you, Noble Mix. Now come on, let's do it. We got this.
Hey everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are
the Froze Bros.
You're still a little slow and slow.
I'm doing my best.
Okay.
Welcome to the world's #1 podcast about frozen foods and doing our best.
And drinks. Frozen food and drinks.
Oh, yes, frozen food and drinks. That's true.
Yeah. We're celebrating summer. Happy summer, Max.
Happy summer.
I think this is our first episode officially in the summer of 2026.
I believe so. But it's been hot lately, so it's...
It has been. It has been.
I'm
not where I am.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yeah. I'm ice fishing in Canada.
Ew, that's no fun.
Yeah. See, I brought my... is it there? I don't know. You got some other people back there.
I see one person
little
behind you.
ice mobile.
An auger, looks like, to dig through the ice.
Yep. Yeah, these guys have just been there for hours. They stand still, like they're barely moving.
And you've only got a sweatshirt on. It must be chilly.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah, it's it's warming up, so I hope I'm not going to fall through here.
Hey.
But, yeah.
Do you know what to do if you fall into ice?
Swim?
Swim. You're right.
Yeah.
We should do that as like a public service because we're the world's #1 comedy podcast about frozen foods. We should offer some kind of like training to listeners to know what to do if they fall through ice.
What to do if they fall through ice. Yeah. Your first step, listeners, is stay away from ice.
How could you say that? On the world's #1 comedy podcast about frozen foods, your advice is stay away from ice?
Stay off the ice. That
Okay.
Yeah.
Try telling that to these...
Don't go onto the frozen... They're pros. They're professionals.
Yeah. They're froze pros.
Yeah. Froze pros. You're right. Yeah. They've got to know... You got to know what weight the ice will support.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Speaking of being on the ice, I am wearing my Hartford Whalers here in support of the Carolina Hurricanes.
In support of the... What? What are you saying?
The Whalers became the Hurricanes, who are playing possibly the final game of the NHL championship tonight.
Totally. I wasn't brushed up on my college hockey or minor league
it's not.
hockey. What is it?
It's Major League Hockey.
Is it really? The Hartford
Yeah.
Whalers were a Major League Hockey?
Yes, they were an NHL Major League team.
Whoa,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I used our Froze Bros account to propose on some social media that the Hurricanes wear their Hartford Whalers uniforms tonight, because they do that about once a year or so as a tribute to the team that they came from.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did you watch that documentary I told you to watch?
no.
Dang.
No, I don't even
It's a
remember
shame.
which one you told me to watch.
I don't remember if it was on pod or off pod, but I told Darren he has to listen to, there's a documentary on Netflix, I believe, about a hockey team called the Danbury Trashers. There's a Connecticut, that was a minor league hockey team.
Yes, you did tell me about this.
And it's a very, very good story and a very well-made documentary.
I'm going to write it down again.
And I think you'd find it interesting. Yeah, write it down. Well, my background is, I believe, cover art from a Jimmy Buffett album.
Is it Fins Up?
No,
I
it's
don't know. I see a fin. I'm not sure.
Equal strain on all parts. Sorry, it's reversed for me.
You're clear. I'm just realizing this. You're not as fuzzy as you usually are. When we were
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a
this.
bear.
Yeah.
Fuzzy
Wuzzy had no hair. Yeah.
But yeah, I chose Jimmy Buffett as my background today because we're reviewing what some might call a cheeseburger from paradise.
Some might call that. Yeah.
I certainly, well,
cheeseburger,
we'll get to it.
in a way. Yeah. Yeah.
So let me make sure I get this right because it's a bit of a mouthful here. We're eating Birdseye brand. They have what would you describe this as? Like a style, a segment, a sub brand? It's called Voila, Birdseye Voila.
It is. Yeah. I guess that is a sub brand. Yeah.
They make these like pasta skillet meals, and we tried one.
We did. We haven't done too many of these skillet meals. It's not often we're making something on the stove.
We haven't done that in a long time.
No.
But for these, but for this episode, we had Cheeseburger
Skillet Meal. Yeah.
And
I'm looking at the package off to my side here.
Yeah.
Pasta and seasoned hamburger patties, tomatoes and onions in a cheesy sauce.
It was all of those things.
Yes, it was. It was. They were like little hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
Were they? We should save this. We'll save this.
We should. We'll save it. Yep. What we should not save, though, and we will get into this more later, too, it really is a tragedy that we have not visited Mr. Birdseye until almost 2 years into this podcast.
But he mostly does vegetables.
He mostly does vegetables, but...
Although there are some meals, but outside of these skillet meals, there are a couple other things that we could have done.
Yeah, he deserves a lot of respect.
Does he?
Yeah.
I think so.
He does.
Okay.
I don't know that he probably never foresaw anything like these skillet meals. But,
no. Oh, God.
He brought us here. Yeah.
I guess so. He put us on a collision course to disaster.
Oh, well, don't give too much away.
Yeah. Before we get into what we've been eating and or what's in our freezer, let's talk about this drink we're sipping on.
Yeah. A noble mix Piña colada made with rum. I made mine almost 36 years ago.
36 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Darren hopped in the Froze Bros time machine.
36 hours ago. These melt fast. It is a little warm where I am, despite the sweatshirt and the ice. So like I say, I'm going to fall through here. Mm-hmm. If it gets too hot, we'll just go tarps off here and I'll strip. I'll strip on the podcast. This is melted down into liquid already.
I mean, that happens.
I've had it out for maybe, 20, 30 minutes.
Okay, so I'm not a huge Piña colada guy. I've had them before. It wasn't until I took my first sip when I remembered that this is mostly a coconut-flavored drink, and I wanted to check in to see how you were doing with it.
I don't mind coconut flavor at all. Well, I think, if
Oh,
had
it's
you
the
listened
texture.
closely, it's the flakes. I don't like the coconut flakes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can just remind me without putting me down. Just a
Okay.
just a quick
Mhm.
word.
Okay. Yeah. Well, as you'll remember, Max.
That's a little better. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Because I could have been teeing you up to remind the listeners. It
Yeah.
wasn't just for
Yeah,
my
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm
benefit.
sure the listeners need a reminder as well. Yeah, I'm not a big coconut guy. I don't like flakes of coconut on stuff. It ruins a cake.
And
And
what if there was a coconut cake that didn't have coconut flakes on it, but it was coconut
like
flavored?
coconut flavored?
Like I'm thinking of isn't like pineapple upside down cake kind of coconutty?
Maybe.
Like a rum cake
Maybe.
have a little
I don't
coconut
know.
flavor?
Maybe. Yeah. No, it's not one of my top flavors. It's not what I'm usually going for,
Top
but I don't
flavors
mind
right
it.
now, go. Top 3 flavors.
Chocolate cherry peach.
Wow, okay.
Butter. Is butter a flavor? I might pick butter too.
Butter's a flavor. Butter could be a flavor.
Yeah, butter. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know. Butter might bump chocolate.
Wow. So you're a savory
Maybe
guy
not.
over a sweet guy. You are. I know that about you. Yes. You're not a big sweets guy.
Probably, yeah. I like sweets too, but
But if you had to
speaking of sweet,
choose.
this savory.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I need my
Speaking of
sweets too.
speaking of sweet, this is very sweet.
This drink is very sweet. Yeah. Yeah. You used the recommended proportions. I was going to
Yep,
say one
it's,
bottle of run. What was it? Two and a
no.
half?
It's
Two and a
a cup and a half of rum and
Yeah.
4.5 cups of water. Whenever I make these Noble mixed drinks, I make it as it's recommended on the package. Because
Yeah.
I can always dilute it afterwards if I need to.
Yeah.
And I want to see how it comes out, the way they recommend it. I did have to dilute mine pretty significantly because it was very, very sweet. But I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I haven't diluted mine. It was a real nice consistency in the freezer. I had to smash it up a bit to, but like I said, it melted fast. That's probably not on Noble Mix.
Nah.
Could be. I
They don't
used
control the weather?
overproof. Yeah, I used overproof rum in this also.
What does that mean?
Because it means it's a very high proof. I had brought the bottle so I could talk about this. I got it in Jamaica
Oh.
a few months ago. A state rum. It's a cheap overproof rum. We're not talking quality brand 151. I'm looking for the 63% alcohol. So that's going to be a 126 proof. Pretty high.
Wow. That is very high.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably just having one of these.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I used a Bacardi in mine.
Bacardi's good. That's the
Yeah.
brand I was trying to think of. Bacardi 151. I don't think they sell that a lot in the States anymore.
I had a problem where I usually chuck all my liquor in the freezer. That's just where I store it usually. And my rum spilled in the freezer.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And I thought things were melting. Remember I talked, I think, last week about how I
Yeah.
thought some stuff in my freezer was melting. I opened up the freezer and my ice cube tray, what looked like it wasn't frozen. And I was like, shit, I filled this last night. It should be frozen. There's something wrong. But then I picked it up and gave it a sniff. And it was
So you had a clear rum. Yeah, a clear Bacardi.
clear Bacardi.
Okay. Yeah.
To
And
my
it'll
freezer.
freeze a little bit. But the alcohol won't.
Yeah.
Unless your
So-
freezer is what have we said, like -80? I don't
Have we
remember what the
spoken
temperature.
about what temperature alcohol freezes at? I don't think
I
we
might
have.
be I might be confusing it with the temperature to kill the bacteria in your jeans.
I think you are.
Yeah. Yeah. I bought some alcohol today that I might put in the freezer.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a Litchfield Distillery creamsicle made with vodka cream and orange flavoring.
Okay.
Saw this at a farmer's market today because Litchfield Distillery comes to our local farmer's market, and I just pointed out that looks interesting. I was going to snap a photo and take it for you, show you the photo, and before I knew it, my wife was buying a bottle. So
Yeah.
we've got one.
I didn't know
Yeah.
there was a distillery there.
There is, yeah. They make bourbon. and other stuff.
Okay, you're being secretive about it.
I'm not secretive. I'm not sure exactly what they make and
Oh, I see. That
where
was
they make
confusing.
the bourbon they make locally. They call it bourbon, even though this isn't Kentucky.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh,
maybe
I
they're
didn't know
allowed because Connecticut is the state that sounds most like Kentucky.
I didn't know bourbon was like that.
Yeah, bourbon's like that, like
Like
champagne.
champagne, yeah.
The Kentuckians, Kentuckiers, Kentuckies,
The
will
Kenturkeys? The turkeys
yeah,
from Kentucky?
they'll tell you that bourbon can only be made. Proper bourbon can only be from Kentucky.
Well, more power to them.
Yeah, yeah. They make a good cinnamon one too that they sell at the holidays.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Have you ever tried this is a bit of a tangent. You ever tried peanut butter whiskey?
I have. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I've never tried it because I figured it was bad.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I worked at a liquor store once, and I'd never seen it before, and my boss was trying to get me to push selling little nips of this peanut butter whiskey.
Selling nips of it. Yeah. Have you done tastings? Did you let people
No,
try it?
I never
No.
tried it.
Was it was it a liquor store where they would do tastings and let people try it before buying
It
it?
would have been, yeah, I was never there for it, but they definitely would
Okay.
have.
Yeah. I've tried it and it's not something I liked or would
Ugh,
buy.
no.
No.
I'm not I've gotten better with it over the years, but brown liquor I just don't really like.
Okay.
It makes me tired.
So not even dark rum.
I would drink dark rum. I mean, like bourbon or
Okay.
whiskey. It's a little too much
Okay.
for me
Okay.
sometimes. I have to be in
Or
the mood.
rye. You don't want the rye.
If it's in like a
Okay.
Manhattan, sure.
Okay.
An old fashioned, give it here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to be in the mood for it.
Okay. Old
Maybe
fashioned could be a little sweet. Not too sweet though. You're putting a little simple syrup in there to
does
sweeten up.
I should check their website. Does Noble Mix make a frozen cocktail that has a whiskey in it?
I don't know. I bet their lemonade you could add a bourbon or whiskey.
Oh yeah, maybe that was an option on one of the bags we used.
Yeah. A lemon flavor, you could add almost any alcohol to that. Rum, vodka, tequila. I don't know.
Was getting tired of my lady. We've been together too long. So I talked about what's in my freezer. Open rum bottles. What's in your freezer?
Yeah. I got this week some Carvel flying saucers. Have you had these? Do you know Carvel?
No. I know Carvel.
You don't know these? Yeah, you've not had. I was almost going to send you a picture and say if you have a Carvel near you, we need to review these sometime. It's an ice cream sandwich, but it's the cookie part is a thin little like chocolate wafer.
Very nice.
Sort of Oreo-ish.
2 Carvel locations in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Liberty Place and somewhere else. I will find this. Fudgy the Whale.
Fudgy the Whale. To a whale of a dad. Father's Day is coming.
So tell me about the flying saucer. Is it good?
Yeah. It's great. It's got a 6-pack, half chocolate, half vanilla. They put their soft serve in there, freeze it up, so it's a little harder than soft serve. But I love those.
They put any of those delicious like cookie crumbles in there? Like
No. You can buy those now and put them on yourself, I guess, if you want.
Whoa, man! I need a bowl of those with milk, like cereal.
We should just do a Carvel cake at some point too.
That would be an unfair review. I love Carvel cakes.
We've got we're gonna have a 2nd anniversary coming up in a couple of months.
You're right.
Yeah.
I would love to do Carvel. I big Carvel guy.
I like
that was
it
our
too.
go-to for birthdays.
Carvel cakes.
Yes, sir. What else you got?
We've had a
in your freezer.
That's all that's in the freezer that's new. It listeners, it has not been too long since Max and I recorded. We're like on 3 or 4 days past recording the previous episode. So
True.
Yeah. So I've had flying saucers. I got the creamsicle liquor that I'm gonna try in the freezer, so I'll report back. There were words there. I've only had a few sips of this. It's the overproof rum.
It's the overproof rum.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm looking at Noble Mix frozen cocktails now. The only one I'm seeing that has or that uses bourbon is something I didn't know they had. They have a line of boozy shakes, and one of them,
I just saw
one
them.
of them is a bourbon brownie.
Ooh!
I
just saw them promote this on social media. They had some photos of their boozy shakes. I'm not a huge fan of alcohol and dairy going together. So I don't even know if I'm going to like this creamsicle thing, but like I said, it was purchased before I even knew it.
Well, I'm excited to hear how it is. Do you like creamsicles?
Not my favorite thing.
No.
I was thinking about what to say there. That's, no.
Be honest.
Yeah. Regular popsicle or fudgesicle over a creamsicle anytime.
I don't mind a creamsicle.
There's a drink I like, though, that tastes very much like a creamsicle. If you use this Spanish liqueur called 43 with orange juice, it's a sweet, caramely, honey-like liqueur. And when you put it in with the orange juice, it gets a little, it tastes like caramel cream and orange, and you get that creamsicle taste.
That sounds good.
It is good.
I wonder how we should do the mudslide next. We have a mudslide, don't we?
I think we do.
Let's do the mudslide next.
Okay. What goes in that? Just vodka?
Vodka.
Okay.
Because this, I feel like, should be more of a shake. Because it comes out more like a
mudslide.
Yeah. The consistency of all of the drinks we've had so far have been the same.
Icy.
They've been icy.
And quick to melt. Noble Mix recommends putting these in a slushy machine if you have.
Growing up, we had a Simpsons slushy machine.
Did you?
Yeah, it was like, I had pictures of Bart Simpson on it.
I think
doubt
that
my parents have it anymore.
I can't remember the company that makes it, and it might not actually be called slushy machine, because the slushy might actually be it's a Ninja slushy. I guess slush is not a word that can be trademarked by any company.
Darren, do you like pina coladas?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd get one on the beach. Often with a dark rum floater on top too. I didn't do that to this, even though we have.
Dang.
Well, you got bugs?
No, sorry, I just started pouring outside.
Oh.
Shoot. What? I'd hate to get caught in that. Do you like getting caught in the rain?
I do.
Really?
Yeah. And making love at midnight.
Well, that's random, but okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Did I tell you about my recent trip to the Cape?
Did I say too much? Yeah.
No.
The dunes of the Cape? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we just hung out in the dunes of the Cape.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to meet you back tomorrow noon.
You know what I hated, Max?
What?
January. That month we did health food.
Yes. January sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Health food? I am into champagne, though.
Oh yeah, me too. And you drop a popsicle into your champagne.
So what's your consensus about that song? People I've heard don't like that song because they think the people in it are, have questionable morals, but I find it's a pretty sweet song. I think it's sweet.
Hey, the people laugh about it at the end, right? So
yeah, of course. They get back together.
Yeah. So,
they were both seeking,
Who were we to judge?
Certainly.
They might forgive a little easily, but hey, let them.
Yeah, I think that song is ultimately is sweet.
Yeah,
it concludes in a nice way.
It does. We have some news too, I think, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna formally ask me what's in my freezer, but it's fine.
You started this. You said, "I've told you what's in my freezer for rum that spilled." So
yeah, I still like to be asked.
Is there anything else in your freezer, Max?
No.
What's in your freezer? Okay.
There's nothing else.
All right.
I like to be asked, though.
Okay.
It has been not too long since our last recording, so.
As I said.
Yeah. Okay. Go on with the news. Here's our news theme. Take it away.
This is the news.
Never get tired of hearing that.
I love it so much. I'd like to start putting a picture of them in the video when it plays. I'll ask them to submit a picture.
I'm sure we could find the video of them doing it.
Oh, yeah. I should put that in there. I'm sure it lines up. I didn't change the timing.
Was it during the Pancake Balls episode?
It was during Pancake Balls. Shoot, you're right. Yeah. I'll slap that in there. That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. I got some ideas going.
Okay. Yeah, we've got it. I think they were both a little out of frame. I know that was a hard edit for video.
I can fix that. No problem.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Split it and put them closer together.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep. Okay.
Read my mind.
All right. So I sent you some news. I got 2 news stories. One I told you about, one I didn't. All right. So what I sent you, we haven't reviewed this brand yet. I've spoken of it. Veggies made great.
Make
You know
veggies
this?
great again. Yep.
Yeah. Make veggies great again. Yeah. We'll not talk about that. Yeah. I've had, like, I don't know. They make little something like little quiches or something I've had. They're making pastries now. Well, fruit pockets. And did you read this? Did you? They've got strawberry and apple.
I mean, there's 4 paragraphs here. I kind of scanned it.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know how fast you read. It's made from.
I feel like it's March again. What the hell's going on?
For new listeners, we pretended to not get along in March.
Yeah, pretended.
Yeah. Sure. Now, I love you, Max. This has butternut squash crust.
Yeah.
And
customizable cauliflower icing. Can we just so
what? Why bother with the icing?
Yeah. I mean, who cares if it's got cauliflower in it? It's probably loaded with sugar. Let's see.
Well, cauliflower is the top ingredient, I think. I read 2 articles about this. I don't know if this is the one that said that. But
if
hopefully
you like
they do
making
put
love
a little.
At midnight,
hopefully they put a little something sweet in there.
get a rebate.
Customizable cauliflower icing.
Pastry ingredients, icing ingredients: cauliflower, sugar.
Okay, just sugar. They're not sweetening it with anything else.
I guess.
I would have thought they'd pick something other than sugar.
This is highbrow cringe for me.
Yeah, I agree. It is.
But I wonder how they
compare.
I wonder how they compare to like a toaster strudel, like the Pillsbury.
You know
one.
what? If you
Face
want
off?
a Pop-Tart, we should do that. We should absolutely do that. I was going to say, if you want a Pop-Tart, just eat a Pop-Tart.
Hey, actually,
this is more toaster strudel, though. Go ahead.
I was in the grocery store today. I noticed that they make they're not called this, but they make double stuffed Pop-Tarts now. They make Pop-Tarts with like more filling. And I want to try one really bad. It's kind of like, I know it's not obviously not frozen, but it's tangentially related because we've talked about those on
We froze
the show
some.
a lot. Yeah.
They're wait. All right, hear me out here. Does icing count as something we can review? It's not exactly sold frozen, but it icing.
Is icing. Well, hold on. We wouldn't review ice skating.
No.
Just because ice is in the name doesn't put it in our purview. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, we can get a container of Betty Crocker icing.
Yeah.
And have at it. That's a dude.
If someone wants to send us, I'm very open to reviewing Iceland. I would do that. Yeah.
Sure.
I've heard Reykjavik's nice.
I've heard it's beautiful there.
Yeah. There's maybe an ice hotel there. I think we should review an ice hotel. Yeah.
We should. We should do a trip to Iceland.
Yeah.
But in terms of reviewing icing, like on its own, I don't think so. I don't want to eat just icing.
Yeah. And sometimes it is warm too. Warm,
right?
Warm icing. Is that an oxymoron? Warm icing?
No.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, you could say, never mind. This pina colada is going right to my head. Sorry.
Icing has just sort of drifted. That definition for icing, I guess because it appears to be ice-like on top of something.
Oh, but I guess so.
Maybe that's where that came from.
I would, but a thin layer of liquefied sugar
ice
on a cake,
or
donut.
Yeah. All right. So these veggies made great frozen pastries. Maybe I wouldn't buy them just to enjoy them. I don't think, but if we want to get a toaster strudel, Pillsbury. Does Pillsbury make toaster strudels?
Yeah, their toaster strudels are more flaky. Yeah. These look more like Pop-Tarts to me.
They do. They're thin. Well, how flaky can you get butternut squash?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
If anyone's tried these, we want to hear from you. Let us know if we should try them.
We should try them on the pod. I'm telling you right now.
I'd get the apple. Yeah.
Why not the strawberry?
Well, they're probably using fresh strawberries here. I don't know. I think maybe I'm okay with strawberry after it gets frozen or processed. I haven't tested things out like that too much, but fresh
should.
strawberries definitely give me a rash.
We should
I
do
don't
a
know,
segment where
yeah,
we
do we
test
want?
your allergies.
Do I just eat strawberries until
Yep, we strap you
Yeah.
down and we force feed you strawberries
with champagne?
and champagne. What is on the side?
Oh.
Tree nut free? Oh, okay.
It's nut free.
What's your other bit of news that you had?
I know you like to make bread. You've made bread, right? Have you made a sourdough?
No, I haven't made bread in a
No?
long time, and I've never attempted a sourdough. It's a little intimidating.
All right, it is, and there are sourdough starters that are can be decades old sometimes. But
Yeah.
how do you feel about one that's like 5,000 years old? Have you heard? We've talked about
No.
this once. We've talked about Ötzi the Iceman
Yeah.
found in Europe. I think we
Yep.
talked about him the same time as Frozen Dead Guy days. And Frozen Dead Guy was so much more exciting. It was happening here in our country.
Mhm.
Ötzi was found in the 1990s, I believe. I got the story here. In 1991, hikers exploring the Alps between Italy and Austria discovered the mummified remains of a 5,300-year-old man. Since then, scientists have learned a lot about the mummy, nicknamed Ötzi the Iceman. That's O-T-Z-I with the dots over the I. That's not the language I know. Umlaut? Ötzi, including that he was going bald, had numerous tattoos, and was infected with a cancer-causing strain of HPV. So, little aside there.
Ötzi sounds rad.
Get your preteens vaccinated.
Yeah.
But they found some, and this was just recently. The story came out last week. They found some bits of food still in Ötzi's teeth. They made bread with it. They used it as a starter and made bread with it.
What the fuck? Why would they do that? Who is this they, first of all? Who is this they? Who is this they?
Researchers say they have successfully made sourdough bread using yeast found on Ötzi's body.
Wow.
We want to pursue this further and
Why?
involve specialized research teams from the food sector in the process. Mohammed Sarhan, a microbiologist with the Institute for Mummy Studies at Urok Research, says in a statement, Ötzi is not a static relic, but a dynamic biological system. So, yeah, there are living things on his body still. Yeast, microbes. Yeah.
I mean, there's probably yeast on me. I don't want to make a sourdough bread from it.
Well, you could.
Why would they do that? That's so bizarre.
And they're going to try making beer next. So maybe we can get ourselves some beer. Beer.
Oh, beer.
Yeah, also made from yeast, hops. I don't think the hops are on them. That's wheat. But the yeast. Yeah.
I hate this. Can we not talk about this anymore? This is one of the worst things we've ever talked about.
I got a little bit of the process here. I'm not listening to you.
No.
They kept Ötzi at 39 degrees Fahrenheit. I was going to say I don't know how to convert that to Fahrenheit, but they just fucking told me. 39 degrees Fahrenheit. He's in Europe. I expected it to be Celsius. For 5 hours until the layer of ice covering his entire body had melted. They collected some of the ice chunks from the surface of his body, as well as the thawed water from both inside and outside the remains. They swabbed the outside of the body and collected samples from some of the exposed internal areas of the remains. What internal remains could there be? He had to be all bone, right? Well, no, he was. I guess he was preserved, partially preserved.
I don't understand this whatsoever. This has to be some kind of rage bait, fake article. I don't buy this at all.
I've seen several articles. I've been checking that. This is from Smithsonian Magazine, which I'm gonna say I trust it right now. Despite the government in charge, I think that Smithsonian Magazine is still legit. So these microbes, this yeast has been around for millennia. This story is dated June 4th, 2026, Smithsonian Magazine, or you just search Ötzi the Iceman in bread.
I hate this a lot, and I would love to move on. I'm sorry, but this is really wigging me out. Why would they do that?
I don't know. It was someone's idea. Yeah,
Listen,
Okay.
it's only been... Listen, I know... Look, I know it seems like COVID was a long time ago, but it wasn't that long ago. Okay, these
no.
fuckers are asking
five
for
years compared to 5,300. There's a difference. Yeah.
These fuckers are asking for another biological, like, outbreak here with this new disease.
Well,
Good God.
when I am in Paris at the end of next month, I will report back on the bread because maybe some of it will be served.
Oh, God. Well, you enjoy little bits of Ötzi.
Ötzi. Yeah, I don't know. Ötzi's Tootsies?
Ötzi rolls?
Ötzi rolls.
Little Ötzi cups with the melted ice from his corpse.
Ötzi
That's
cups.
so bizarre. Ugh. God.
Yeah, I think you can see him somewhere too. I don't know, Switzerland, Austria, Italy, one of those Alps countries. All right, we can move on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our review.
So quick break, and we'll come back and talk about Voila, skillet meals, cheeseburger.
We'll be back.
This episode of the Froze Bros is supported by you, the listeners. And right now, you can help the bros by heading to thefrozebros.com to buy us a cold one. Your support keeps our freezer stocked and our podcast chillin'. Every donation goes toward more frozen finds, production costs, and feeding our ice-cold obsession. Plus, check out our video podcast now on YouTube. Find links to our channel and more at thefrozebros.com. That's thefrozebros.com. Thanks for keeping it cool.
Sorry.
Okay, all right.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about it, but I'm
No.
still on the opposite side of the screen for this recording.
Are you again? Maybe it's a permanent. Maybe it's permanent.
I hope not.
We'll see. But voila means...
Voila.
Now, what is here we are? That's... Voila is... There it is. Whoop. Right?
I don't know.
Voila. You don't have the curiosity, the basic curiosity to look up...
Basic curiosity?
What voila means when we're reviewing it?
Oh my God. I didn't know this would be a performance review for me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, we'll get to that later too, but...
Excuse me?
Yeah, I think you're going to do fine. Really, I think you're doing fine. You're showing all signs of... Really, you are... Don't worry. Totally, don't worry.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get rolling here. What can you tell me about Birdseye?
Voila! There it is. There it is. Wrong. Maybe that is the right finger to be using. No, but seriously, I said we have not given enough respect to Mr. Birdseye or Clarence or Bob, as his friends knew him. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, he's this guy is all over the freezer aisle, though. I mean, you know the Birdseye brand, but he's like Birdseye is like to frozen food what Queen Victoria is to the children of Europe. The royal family children. She's in everybody's bloodline. And I think we did that joke before too, but Birdseye is just, so I think I used him as a, fake or real story in the past, but we didn't fully go through it. So this guy was a naturist, an inventor, an adventurer. He was up in Labrador, Canada, ice fishing with the Inuit. He saw how they quickly froze these fish and preserved them to use later. Freezing like that did not exist in the rest of the world as far as he knew. So he learned this process and he copied it, because taking things from Native Americans is what white guys like Clarence do.
It's the name of the game, I guess.
Yeah. But no, he became the Godfather of Frozen Food. He starts this company. Did he call it Birdseye? I guess so. He probably did. Back in Gloucester, Massachusetts. He
Back
knew
in what? What did you say?
Gloucester.
Gloucester. I'd go on.
Yeah, Gloucester, Massachusetts.
Stop saying Gloucester. It's Glawstah.
Gloucester.
Okay.
He knew the Gorton's guy, actually, who stole the idea from Clarence. Bob. Bob. Yeah.
So wait, his name
But,
was Clarence, but his friends called him Bob? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that part, but they
Okay.
did. Yeah. He sells the company. What was it? 29. Yeah, he sold this company to a partnership between Postum Cereal Company and Goldman Sachs.
Oh.
Goldman Sachs owns 49%, Postum Cereal, which becomes Post Cereal, as we know it now. They had 51%. Few years later, Goldman Sachs just decides, why the fuck are we in the food business? We don't want to be doing this. So they sell it. It goes through loads of different owners. Eventually gets to where we are now, Conagra. Yeah, another one. But Bob stays on inventing things. He was he was sort of involved in even the invention of freezer cases for grocery stores. Because you create the process, you gotta have somewhere for this stuff to stay. Everybody starts copying the process from him, and frozen food was born.
Wow.
Yeah.
So maybe we should put some respect on his name a little bit.
Yeah,
A little.
The
I
guy
guess.
didn't know anything about Conagra. He didn't know they were going to make cheeseburger skillet meals. He froze fish. Yeah. His company was originally seafood. So yeah,
and
it
makes
is
sense then
known.
why he knows
it is
Gordon.
known more for vegetables now, but originally seafood. Yeah, that's why Captain Gorton stole his process. Yeah, everyone's owned this
intrigue in this
company at
story.
some point, though. Yeah.
Tyson? Was it ever owned by Tyson?
I don't think so. No. Philip Morris, Kraft. Yeah, you got the usual ones. Then you get someone odd who makes cigarettes and things too. Dean Foods, Pinnacle Foods, Conagra since 2018.
So another Conagra food for the books.
Yeah, and they've been making this Voila line since the 1990s.
Wow, long time.
Yeah.
I have had these before. I used to get them in college. I think
Did
I've
you?
tried the garlic chicken or the Alfredo chicken one. I only got it once or twice. But they're convenient and cheapish, so I've done it before.
Convenient, I suppose. Not even necessarily cheapish. Yeah, as good a time as any, I'd say. That you could buy a pound of pasta, some ground beef, a tomato, probably for under the price of what I paid for this, and make your own.
Yeah. Well, depends on what you paid. Because you maybe paid a little more than I did. But we'll get to value later. Don't you dare say how much you paid for it yet.
Okay.
Don't say it, Darren. Don't say it.
I won't.
We do value later. We have to stick to our order.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with packaging. We've got a food in a bag.
Yep.
So no sides to speak of. We do have a front and a back. The front has a big picture of a skillet with penne-looking pasta, some chunks of meat, and tomato in there. Voila! Birdseye Voila! Skillet Meals, cheeseburger, pasta and seasoned hamburger patties, tomatoes and onions in a cheesy sauce. They only sell this variety as family-sized.
Yeah, they do. We didn't realize that when we picked this variety.
No, we did not.
So we got much more than we needed.
Since you have the bag with you, it looks like the back of the bag is simple. A delicious home-cooked meal is just minutes away. Hearty, complete meals from skillet to table in just 15 minutes or less.
Oh, mine says 20 minutes or less. But this actually did say the instructions were 13 to 14 minutes. So 15 works too, but my bag says 20.
Maybe they're counting, excuse me.
Oh, God.
Maybe they're counting cool-down times.
Yeah, there are some other, they got some other varieties that I didn't see. There is a chicken burrito skillet meal and a supreme pizza skillet meal.
Yeah.
And there are actually sides of the bag where you'd find the nutrition facts and on the other side, the cooking instructions. My ingredient list on the bag is pretty much illegible. It looks almost like it was printed twice. It's
Let me see.
A little off. This bit here.
No, I can't. No, I can't see it. No.
That's not working. Okay.
Well, the ingredients here, it's a very, very long list. Nutrition facts, the serving size is 1 cup of cooked meal, 330 calories. It's got fat, it's got cholesterol, it's got sodium, it's got carbs. No sugar, 13 grams of protein.
No added sugars. Wait, less than 1 gram of added sugar.
So yeah, no added sugar.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have sugars in your tomato and in your pasta, but no extra sugar.
It's not sweetened, shall we say.
No, it is not.
The ingredients, oh God,
It's a long list.
It's a long list. I'm not even going to go into all the stuff that's in here.
If you go onto the website, if you find this product online, birdseye.com, I am impressed by how open they are with the ingredients list, and they describe everything.
Really?
Yeah. You want to know what an ingredient is, you click on it and they'll tell you. Water. Water is a colorless, transparent, odorless, tasteless liquid, also referred to as H2O.
Wait, where are you seeing this?
On their website, I brought up the page for Voila family-sized cheeseburger skillet, clicked on Smart Label Ingredients and Nutrition. Another little box comes up. You get nutrition, then you got tabs, ingredients, allergens, about this product, company, brand, sustainability. So they're very transparent with all of this. They're not, they're loading this with stuff. Maltodextrin is a common carbohydrate that is used to evenly disperse other ingredients without clumping, improve texture, and prevent crystallization. Sounds like that helps in the freezing.
Sodium phosphate. Sodium phosphate is the salt formed from sodium and phosphate. Phosphates are a wide spectrum of substances that are commonly found naturally in foods, such as dairy, meat, some plants, or they're added to products for emulsification, pH regulation, water retention, and/or antimicrobial properties.
Yeah, we could do this all day because
As a matter of fact, I will.
There are probably at least 60 ingredients here.
Cheese cultures. Cheese cultures are bacterial cultures that are required to make a wide variety of cheese products. The bacteria primarily feed on lactose and convert it into lactic acid, and many flavors distinctive to cheese. Okay.
Corn syrup solids. Dried corn syrups, which are a byproduct of cornstarch production.
Gum arabic. I've always wondered about this one. Gum arabic comes from the secretions of a particular variety of acacia tree. It was one of the first gums used in confectionery sweets and has many uses in food production, including thickening, emulsifying, bulking, and film forming. Yum. Mmm.
Onions are vegetables that grow in soil. They are part of the allium family and are closely related to garlic, shallots, leeks, and chives. So you got to respect the detail that they give on these, even though it's a crazy amount.
Anyway, lots of ingredients. Moving on to, what are we on? Ease of cooking.
Yeah, I was surprised that they provided microwave instructions for this. I just thought that might be worse.
Yeah.
It does say stovetop preferred, so I try to always go with the preferred. If you are microwaving, do not microwave in bag. Cook only half of the bag at a time, so you can do that. But stovetop, they say, cook only 1 full bag at a time.
And you made the whole bag?
I did.
What are you doing with the leftovers?
They are in the refrigerator.
I did not make a full bag because I had a feeling this would be. I had a feeling of the quality. So I took 2 scoops out using my measuring cup. I measured about 2 cups. And then it comes with these 2 sauce packets, these frozen sauce packets.
Yes.
And
very frozen.
And you used both of them.
I did.
I cut one in half.
Oh, so you only used a quarter of the sauce.
A quarter of the sauce and threw some water in there with it and let it cook.
So just you quartered the water as well?
I put a splash. I wasn't measuring the water.
Okay.
I was measuring with my heart.
All right. So I followed instructions exactly. You might have not gotten the right proportions of what they wanted, but I imagine you got you got the basic feel for what this is.
The proportions are the least of this meal's problems.
Yeah. Are we done with cooking?
Yeah, I mean, it's a skillet.
It's,
It's easy. This is the most involved food we've done since it was made on the stove.
I think we did that once before, didn't we? For P.F. Chang's bag.
P.F. Chang's shrimp was also in a skillet.
Yeah. Yep. Some of the shrimp was in a skillet.
Appearance.
I think it looks like what's on the package.
It does look like what's on the package.
Yeah, the meat
Does
is
it
already
look-
browned. You got bits of tomato. The packets of sauce when frozen are that color of frozen grease,
Yeah.
right? That orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No good.
I guess it's sort of a Kraft macaroni and cheese orange also, but just to see that
No,
frozen,
it's
it looks like frozen grease.
It's off-putting for sure. And the little hamburgers they have in there,
Yeah.
even when they were cooked, I didn't trust them.
To see the package up close, they do look like little miniature hamburgers. Looking at it online, I thought maybe they were pieces of ground beef that had been browned, but no, these are punched out in pretty much all the same shape and size.
Yep.
Like little Salisbury steaks, almost.
I would have preferred a Salisbury steak, let me tell you. And the cheese, the sauce kind of, I felt like lightened a little bit once it was cooked.
It does, yeah.
It doesn't stay that kind of orange. Oh, you know what I'll say? As I was scooping it into the skillet, I thought that there were like still ice chips in the thing, in the pasta, but I noticed that after it was cooked, they're actually little onions.
Yes,
You
there are
can
little
see
onions.
You
Yeah,
can see the onions and tomato in here.
yeah. I could taste the onion and I could smell the onion. I should say there is one thing I did differently. It said use a nonstick skillet. I did not have one, so I put a very little bit of olive oil to grease
What
that
did you use,
pan.
like a stainless steel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I needed a pretty large one for the whole bag
Yeah.
and one with a cover.
Yeah, because you cover it.
Yeah. I guess it's sort of the color of American cheese, like the yellow, not the white, the yellow, which is really closer to orange than yellow.
Yeah. Okay, smell, taste, and texture.
I did not get much of a smell from this, but
Really?
my wife walked in while I was making it, and one of the first things she said was, "What are you making?"
Yeah.
And when we lived in an apartment building in New York, very often your neighbor's food just smells gross.
Yeah.
And we used to say they were making yak. And
Yeah.
she said, this is what that smelled like.
Yeah. Yeah,
No
it doesn't
offense.
smell good.
No offense to anybody who eats or enjoys yak. So I don't know if that is eaten.
I'm sure there's a
So,
way to prepare
I'm-
yak that is
I'm-
delicious.
Maybe. Well, there either is or there isn't, and I've offended people either way. So
Yeah, the smell of mine, it permeated my home in a way that is regrettable. It still kind of smells like it now, and I made it a couple hours ago. The taste was reprehensible. It was probably one of the most disgusting things that I've ever put in my mouth, and my body hates me for it. The noodles are slimy. The cheese sauce is so confusing. I really don't like foods that are flavored to taste like cheeseburgers.
No.
There was they made cheeseburger flavored Doritos years ago. Those were weird because they just taste like mustard and pickles. Those are the flavors they go for.
It's just salt.
And the beef, the hamburger in these, it was like eating foam. That was not beef. That was not meat. That was polystyrene foam.
They claim it's beef. Yeah.
I could take a sledgehammer to this wall right here. Actually, probably this one because it's an outside wall. I could take a sledgehammer to this wall, pull out a piece of that the insulation the foam insulation you blow in there and it expands. You take a piece of that, paint it with some brown coloring. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Awful.
Yeah.
I didn't like this. I'm sick of being coy about it.
That's clear.
Nothing was enjoyable about this.
You know, I can actually say
Uh-oh.
I expected it to be worse than it was.
Really?
I did. Yeah.
Darren.
I've never had anything like this. I've bought the PF Chang's or something like that occasionally. I've never bought one of these because, like I say, I would just buy a pound of pasta, $1.50, $2 at most, a tomato for $1. Even if you're getting good ground beef, you're going to pay $7, $8 for a pound. Get a small onion. You can make this in almost as much time.
But then how are you going to achieve that delicious pickle mustard cheese sauce?
It's the sauce was foul. So I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to make this sauce. I don't think they're putting any pickling flavor in there, are they?
But it tasted like pickles. That's the thing whenever there's a cheeseburger flavored anything. It's always pickles and mustard are the flavors that they...
Yeah, their sauce
those ones that permeate for me.
Cheese
foul.
Enzymes.
Foul is the appropriate word.
3 cheese seasoning. It's
no.
Natural flavors.
There's
butter.
Nothing natural about this.
You wasted butter if you put it in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Onion powder. I got an onion taste. I think if there were a strong pickle taste, I would have gotten it. I didn't get that.
It's not pickle. I mean,
but something was odd.
Yeah, yeah.
It's our own fault for choosing a cheeseburger skillet meal. We should have just had cheeseburgers.
Excuse me. Don't you dare start with this hour nonsense.
We did. We picked this together.
Darren, when I suggested we do one of these meals, you said, let's do the cheeseburger one because we know it will be bad. That's what you said.
Maybe I did.
Because this one had a lower rating on the website.
It does. I believe more people dislike this than like it, which Birdseye is even telling you on its website. As high as the sodium is, I didn't think it was that overwhelmingly salty. I didn't get a lot of salt from it. Not like I got from the Stouffer's mac and cheese. It's just the taste is odd, but it's not terribly salty.
I want one person to write to us and tell us that they like this.
Well, we're going to find somebody on Reddit because I'm going to put this review.
It's going to be like, oh, this is all we ate growing up. Oh, my mom used to make this for us. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Nostalgia is a valid reason to like a food, but I'm going to ask you to take it a step further and defend the taste, my friends. Defend the taste. Good Lord. Whimsy?
Yeah. No.
This is cringe.
Cringe. It's cringe.
This is lowbrow cringe.
And again, yeah, you said, I was going to say again, I risk offending somebody, but this is lowbrow cringe.
Yeah, unfortunately. Because
the whole concept, yeah.
You are absolutely right. It's actually kind of insulting because they're trying to market this as like a cheap alternative, to feed a big group of people, like to feed a family. This, when you could, again, buy these ingredients for, the same, if not a little less, and make a higher quality meal. I understand the time thing too, but also like, I don't know. When I say lowbrow cringe, it's not reflective of the folks that enjoy this meal.
No.
It's a reflection on the product itself.
Nothing wrong with lowbrow.
No. Value. I paid $9 for this bag.
I did also, but that was with $1.50 off.
Oof.
So no, it would have been $10.50.
Yeah, that's too much.
$10.49. I paid $8.99.
Definitely could make a better meal with.
So yeah, that $10.50 could have gotten fresh ingredients, and you can control how the pasta gets done. It's not all mixed together. I was afraid it was going to get mushy. It didn't. The pasta wasn't.
No.
The cook on the pasta was okay.
Listen.
That's not the problem.
This meal has enough preservatives to keep Ötzi alive for another 100,000 years.
Yeah. I made the whole thing. I ate a quarter to a third of it. The rest is in the refrigerator.
Darren, why? Why'd you eat so much? I had like 4 bites and knew it was bad. I threw it away.
Yeah,
the only time food waste is acceptable is if you're throwing away this meal.
We've thrown away some other things that weren't great either. My stomach wasn't feeling great after this either. I will say that. So.
And yet it was better than you were expecting.
Yeah, I expected mushy pasta and an even worse taste.
Okay, so what's your rating? I'm nervous for you.
I'm going to go pretty high, Max. Is it, I didn't like it, I'm not getting it again. Is it doing what it promises to do? It could probably do it better, but I'm actually going to give it a 2. I haven't gone that low in a while. What's that? Warmed over? Warmed over feels about right for this. And I know I'm being generous, but
That is very generous.
it's getting a 2 from me.
That's insanely generous. You have a point with it's doing what it's... No, it's not, because does it taste like cheeseburger? Yes. Do I feel like this is an adequate meal for anybody to consume? No. I'm giving this a 0.
That's fair.
This is like pull this from the shelves territory, Birdseye. This has no business being on the same shelf as, in the same aisle as some of the foods we've tried.
I really think in a half an hour, you can chop a tomato and an onion, brown up some ground beef, cook your pasta, and make this with natural ingredients. That would be so much better. And add in what other flavor. If you want some pickle juice and mustard, whatever else you're putting in there, you want cheese sauce, you can buy a cheese sauce. I don't know. Figure that out too. I wouldn't, but.
Yeah, there is a version of this episode where I try this and enjoy it, because sometimes I do enjoy foods like this, but this one was just kind of, unforgivably bad.
Maybe someday we try another Birdseye Voila product that we think might be better.
Yeah.
Maybe a lighter sauce, a vegetable.
And chicken, no beef. This is our first beef in a long time.
It is. We need to do better beef if we're going to.
Do better beef.
We don't do beef much. I don't know when we have last. Have we? Yeah, probably in a taco or taquito.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
With an average score of 1.
So that's out of 5. But even on Reddit, when I need to score this on their 1 to 10 scale on frozen dinners, I'll still give it a 1.
Yeah. I mean, you can give it a 2 if you want to, but bad. You should do... Yeah. Can you do 0?
Just to see what people think?
Yeah. I actually want to rage bait people and get people to say they like this.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we want people to notice us. So I got, I don't know if I finished the story. I got some people angry at me for suggesting that the Hurricanes wear their Whalers jerseys playing tonight. And I kind of knew that they would. You don't change up your uniforms in your potentially winning game to get the Stanley Cup.
It's a bad idea.
But, yeah. All right. We're done with this. We're done.
We're done. Throw it away.
And that is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
The rest of this is
Come on,
trash.
you threw away Blue Bunny ice cream, but this went in the fridge as if you were going to eat more of it. Come on.
I didn't throw away the Blue Bunny immediately.
I know, but
saved it for a while when it was apparent that I would not be eating it.
Come on.
I threw it out. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to run downstairs and throw mine away.
Okay. Take it out of the house.
Oh yeah, I'm going to throw it right into the woods. Yeah. No, I shouldn't do that. It's not safe it's going to burn a hole in the ground.
There might be some animals that would like it.
No, they deserve better than that.
Okay.
It's not fit for wildlife. Anyway, let's move on to our segment, which I know nothing about. This is rare.
No. Yeah. We've done this before. I tried to be a little creative with this one. So we'll see. I think you're going to do very well. I guarantee you're going to do very well on this.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit of trivia, a little bit of an interactive game.
Oh, fun. Okay, we'll get to it when we come back. Don't touch that dial.
Voila.
And we're back.
Are we?
Yes, we are. You better get back in here.
Here I am.
He changed. A costume change.
Now I am at the beach.
Very nice.
It was getting too hot.
If you like Piña Coladas. Okay, what is our segment today? I'm nervous.
No need to be nervous. This is Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit of trivia, but you have, I almost had to throw this out because you've proven you're going to do too well on this. You're going to be tested on a little bit of trivia. You got to get yourself out of an escape room, Max.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. You've had your Noble Mix rum, your Piña Colada. You wake up in a cheesy 70s dive bar, face down in a booth. The doors are dead-bolted. The jukebox is stuck on a loop with a drum beat. And your only way out is to solve 10 puzzles.
Okay.
And here's where your review comes in. Because if you miss even one, you're stuck there forever. And I put out a classified ad for a new podcast co-host.
Get out. No.
Someone who knows their tropical drinks and 70s music trivia.
Okay.
But I think you're going to do
All
okay.
right.
I think you will. But if you win,
I'm nervous.
if you get out, you get to write any sort of classified ad you want, and I will read it word for word in the next episode.
That sounds amazing. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
If you stumble on any of these, but I don't think you will, I may decide to be nice and help you out a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Like, are there any like lifelines I can throw?
I'm your lifeline. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. All right.
All right.
So you're waking up out of a daze.
Okay.
In this cheesy 70s bar. In front of you on the booth is a crumbled copy of the local newspaper open to the classified ads. A personal ad is circled in red.
Wait, hold on.
Take notes. Yeah, take notes.
Okay. You said it's cheesy?
It's cheesy.
Cheesy?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Cheesy 70s dive bar.
Can I ask questions?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Are the lights on in this bar? I'm alone, presumably, so the bartender is left, and I got locked in.
You don't see anybody else there.
Okay.
The lights are on, but some of the lights are broken. They've done last you knew.
The lights are broken. Are the light bulbs just dead, or are they shattered?
Some light bulbs dead. Nothing shattered. Yeah.
Okay.
Dead light bulbs. It's as if they had dimmed the lights for last call, too.
Is this a bar that I frequent? Do I know the space really well? Am I familiar with
you've been to
my surroundings?
You've been to this bar before.
Am I a regular? Am I a barfly? Am I passing through?
You're a regular. Yeah. You've been to this bar a few times.
What am I wearing for socks?
No socks.
No socks?
No socks.
Okay, that's all the information I need. Okay, go on.
All right. So you've got this crumpled up newspaper with the classified ads. The ad says,
yes,
to unlock the digital safe on the wall next to you. If you look at the wall, there's a safe next to you. You need a 4-digit code. The 4-digit code is the year that the Piña Colada song hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. I'm going to give you choices. Okay?
Okay, good.
Okay. Is it A, 1975, B, 1979, or C, 1982?
I was hoping they'd all be different decades.
Oh, no. It's clearly this is not. Clearly, this is from an era. It was the end of an era, shall we say? So 75, 79, or 82.
I mean, just based on that hint you gave me, I'm not sure this answer. But based on that hint, was it 79?
So you're going to put 1979 into the safe, right?
Yep. Okay.
And the safe clicks open.
Perfect.
You see a cabinet key. All right. You take the key from the safe. You're trying to figure out what to use it. You know, there's a liquor cabinet at the bar where they keep the good stuff. You're thinking it might be that. So you go over toward the bar, but you notice the bartender's leather-bound ledger, his journal, sitting there on the counter. And it is, it's locked, but with a word padlock somehow.
Okay.
And the password that opens it, to find the password that opens it, you have to spot the imposter ingredient that does not belong in a piña colada. So, which of these ingredients was not part of the official 1954 piña colada recipe created in Puerto Rico? Is it white rum, cream of coconut, banana, or pineapple juice?
I'm going to say banana.
Banana. So, you pick banana. The journal opens, revealing a hidden compartment. Inside is a cassette tape, and it says, "Play me."
Okay.
All right. You don't know where you're going to play this thing, but you.
Oh yeah, it's a cassette.
Yeah, but you've still got the key, so you're going to move on to the locked liquor cabinet, right? You go behind the bar. You use the cabinet key to unlock the wooden liquor cabinet. Inside, with the liquor, you find this weird electronic terminal wired to the shelves. Okay, and to use it, you need to know the birthplace of the drink, the Piña Colada. So I'm sure you think you know because I just told you something. But which historic San Juan hotel claims to be the definitive birthplace of the Piña Colada?
Oh God.
Is it the Caribe Hilton, the Ritz-Carlton, or El Convento?
Can I have the options again?
The Caribe Hilton,
Caribe Hilton. Okay.
Ritz-Carlton,
Yep.
or El Convento?
El Convento. Here's my thinking here.
Yeah.
First of all, if I get one of these wrong, I'm kicked off the
done.
podcast.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
you're done. One of these wrong and you're done. You've asked me for a hint once. And, did I tell you how many hints you could get?
No, you didn't.
I don't think
I didn't ask.
I don't think I did. So, no.
So, when I'm thinking, I'd like to try to get it myself. So, I'm thinking, as much as I want to believe this is like, an authentic drink from Puerto Rico, part of me also thinks that like a place like the Ritz-Carlton could have cooked this up for its fancy schmancy clientele. But the way you're shaking your head is making me think that's not true.
Maybe. I don't know. Is there a Ritz-Carlton in Puerto Rico in 1954?
Probably not. Probably not. Caribe, I feel like isn't a word. Never heard the word Caribe before.
You've never heard the word Caribe?
No. Like Caribbean?
Do you know what the Caribbean is called in Spanish?
Is it Caribe?
It's Caribe.
Okay. I didn't know that. Thank you. And the last one was what? El Corto?
El Convento.
El Convento.
Yeah, the Spanish for the convent.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say, I'm nervous. I'm going to say the first one.
The Caribe Hilton.
The Caribe Hilton.
Oh, okay. So the electronic terminal flashes green and pops open a drawer
Thank God.
containing another key. This is an office key. There's a little tag on it that says office. All right.
Okay.
Now, so you've got the cassette tape, you've got the office key. So you turn toward the back office and you realize you'd not seen this before, but this huge jukebox has been rolled in front of the office door, completely blocking it. It won't move. You can't budge it unless you insert the cassette tape and correctly identify the artist who wrote and performed the Piña Colada song. And I don't think I even need to give you the choices on this one.
I know this. I knew this beforehand, but I saw his name earlier. This was
Jimmy
Rupert
Buffett.
Holmes.
Oh, you're right. It's often confused by people to be Jimmy Buffett, but this is a Rupert Holmes song. Yeah, your choices would have been Rupert Holmes, Buffett, or Barry Manilow. All from the same era of cheesy late 70s disco era songs.
Yes. Yeah. But Rupert Holmes wrote the Piña Colada song.
All right. So you put that in, the jukebox starts playing the melody.
Do.
Exactly. Yeah. That beat that had been on repeat. Suddenly you start getting the full song. It was the drum intro to that song. All right.
Got it.
And magically, the jukebox just rolls itself away.
Wow.
From the office door. You use the office key to open the back office. On an old desk, you find 3 coconut shells. And a note reads, "The master blueprint to the ventilation system is hidden under the shell marked with the English translation of the Spanish words Piña Colada." So what does Piña Colada mean in English? Sugared pineapple, strained pineapple, or frozen pineapple?
I'm going to say frozen pineapple.
You sure? You sure? It's
Sugar?
it's a texture, not a taste thing. Not a state of matter thing. So sugared pineapple, strained pineapple, or frozen pineapple. Yeah, I didn't.
Is it
These weren't right. I didn't hear if you gave an answer yet. So
Oh, I see. Sorry. Let me repeat myself then. Is it strained?
it is strained. And I squeezed this, and music started playing from my phone. Actually, it was not Rupert Holmes.
Really?
It was, yeah. There's a little on these. You can
Oh
control.
yeah, no, I'm talking about. I'm talking
It
about the
means
question.
strained. Yes, it means strained,
Okay.
or it can translate to other things, but it's sort of chopping up that the pineapple, straining it.
Okay.
That other word I'm looking for, like when you just mush something.
Muddle.
Muddle. Yeah, should know that one. All right. So you lift the shell that says strained pineapple, and you find a map for the ventilation system above this bar. All right. You look back in the bar. Doors are still dead bolted. You can go try them if you want. You're not going to get out of that way. So you figure, all right, you're going to climb up through the ventilation system. You crawl through the dusty vents until you hit a fork in the tunnel. And the map is showing 2 different points you could go, named after lyrics from the song. And you have to choose your path right now. Are you going left toward the dunes of the Cape, or are you going right toward the Health Food Haters Club meeting?
Is this
There's
a right or wrong
This
thing?
is not a right.
Or am
This
I
is not a right or wrong thing. This
Okay.
is you got a choice to make, and there's no telling right now what will be right or wrong. But these are both
There's dunes of the
these
Cape.
are both legitimate lyrics from the song.
Yes.
The Dunes of the Cape or the Health Food Haters Club meeting.
Because of the line, I'm not much into health food.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna choose Dunes of the Cape.
All right. You're going to the left. So you start crawling along toward the left, and you find an opening. You find a panel that's loose.
Great.
You think you've gone.
I'm out of
You
here.
think you've gone far enough to get past the office.
Yes.
You push
I'm
that
outta here.
down. You lower yourself down, thud onto the floor, and you are somehow in some indoor beach volleyball court behind the bar that you never knew existed. You see a door. You see a door on the other side past the nets, and it's got a digital keypad. To get the passcode, you have to complete the lyric detailing a ideal date night. You're not much into health food, but you're into making love at midnight, champagne, or both A and B.
So it's the word after I'm
It's
not
not-
much into health food, right? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
I am into champagne. It's champagne.
Champagne. Okay. High maintenance. Champagne. All right. So you type in champagne to this alphanumeric keypad. It chimes. You exit into an alleyway. All right.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Great.
You're in an alley. You're out of the building and in the back alley, but you see this massive iron gate that you've never noticed before. And in the corner of the alley, there's this old glass phone booth. Looks like it hasn't been used in decades, but it starts ringing. The phone in there starts ringing. So you go inside, you pick up the receiver, and a voice on the phone asks you to identify the twist in the end of the song. So when the singer goes to this bar called O'Malley's to meet some stranger from the classifieds, who does the stranger turn out to be? Is it A, his own lovely lady, B, the bartender, or C, his podcast co-host?
Oh. Now, in the 21st century, perhaps, it could be his podcast host.
But this was 1979, as we know.
This is 1979.
So unless they have the Froze Bros time machine.
And this is what I was saying earlier. I think this song ends on a sweet note because the person he meets at O'Malley's is his lovely lady wife.
It is his lovely lady. Yes. And did we say that while we were recording, or was before we? I don't know. You might have said it on
We said that during the
Okay.
recording, I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure.
But yes, it is his own lovely lady. You tell that to the person on the phone, and the this huge gate key comes just falling down from somewhere above you, and it lands right in front of you. You take the gate key, you jam it into the alley gate, and it fits. But first, a speaker above the gate comes on, and there's one final question to answer before you get out of there. And
Okay.
you hear this announcement. Everyone knows the chorus, but only true survivors know this track's real name. What is the actual official title of the Piña Colada song? Do you need your choices?
Yes. Yeah.
A bar called O'Malley's. B, The Love That I've Looked For. Or C, Escape.
It's C. Escape.
C, Escape. You turn the lock. It works. These huge iron gates swing open. You have successfully broken out of the alleyway, gotten out of O'Malley's bar. You survived the 1970s dive bar with a perfect score. You've still got one question left to answer before you can be on your way.
Oh.
Max, do you like piña coladas?
I do like piña coladas.
All right. You've done it, buddy. You are out.
Yay!
Mid-room.
Yay! Wow. Well done. Well done. You said I got a perfect score. Thank you for counting the two that I got wrong.
I didn't hear you. I told you. These are
Oh,
awful,
yeah, okay.
but yeah.
Sure. Great stakes, too. So what, I write a classified ad for you to read?
You can do that, yeah. I know you enjoy doing things like that, too, so.
Oh, yeah. Whatever I want to? Okay.
Whatever. It's, yeah, and I'll remind people that you are writing this and that
Part of my ad will be you saying these are my own words and my own thoughts.
All right. We'll figure out.
Well done. That was fun.
Yeah. It, as soon as we started this episode, it was clear to me that you knew half these answers already.
Yeah.
Well, the lyrics in the
Piña
song,
Colada the year it came out was tough. The questions about the Piña Colada, obviously, I was
the hotel.
tripped up by. Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, the hotel. I wouldn't have known the hotel one.
And asking what Piña Colada translates to is a tricky one.
It does sound. I thought you might have gotten that though, because I thought that you'd remember that frozen meat is helado, which we recently talked about.
Yeah, but I don't know every Spanish word. I mean,
and colada sounds like culada, which I guess is Dunkin' Donut for frozen. So
culada. That actually was what I was thinking. That actually.
What was the other one? Sugared, which could be because it certainly tastes like there's a lot of sugar in these.
True.
And most, I don't know what makes it so sweet. I guess pineapple is just really naturally sweet, right?
Yeah, and rum. Rum is made with sugar.
Rum too. Yeah.
So.
All right.
Well done.
Another episode down. 72.
What would have happened? What would have happened if I chose the other way? Were there different questions for that?
There was a different question.
Would I have gotten dropped back in the bar?
No, you would have gotten a different question. Oh, yeah. This one would be hard too. Do you want it?
Yeah, sure.
So all right, you drop out of the vent into the kitchen of the bar. The chef is there. You know the chef, but he's barring your exit with a giant rolling pin. He refuses to let you out. He refuses to let you out into the alley unless you can prove you know something about pineapple agriculture. How long does it typically take a single pineapple plant to grow and produce just one single pineapple?
I know this.
Do you? Is it 6 months, 2 to 3 weeks, or 2 to 3 years?
It's 6 months.
No, it is. It's not just the pineapple. It's the tree, for the whole tree.
Oh, the whole tree.
For the tree to mature.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
A single pineapple plant to grow and produce a pineapple. Yeah.
Got it.
So, yeah, that is 2 to 3 years. Yeah, you're lucky you didn't go that way.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so.
Well, thanks for putting that game together. That was
not
great.
Not only would you have been fired, but the chef would have beaten you with the rolling pin.
With the rolling pin? What do you get my ass kicked?
Yeah.
Very well done.
All right.
Kudos to you.
Thank you.
And kudos to me for getting it right.
Yeah.
I live to podcast another week.
So, Noble Mix, you want us to create an escape game room to go along with your Piña Coladas? Give us a shout. And
Is Rupert Holmes still alive?
oh, I don't know.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty young. He was born in, well, not young. He's
probably a
79.
boomer. Yep. I was going to say maybe in his 20s, early 30s, and 79.
Born in 47. He's had the same wife since 1969.
Well, that's nice.
That's sweet.
Me too. And
All
he's
right.
had the same #1 hit since 1979.
Hey, listen, if it works, it works.
Exactly. Better to be a one-hit wonder than a no-hit wonder.
Boom. You know who's not a one-hit wonder?
I think I do. Tell me.
Substrates. Substrates. They made our theme music for the Froze Bros podcast, and you can listen to all their music at substrates.bandcamp.com.
Yeah, and I think they got a Grammy nomination for this jingle.
Oh, yeah.
Find us online at thefrozebros.com. Links to our episodes and links to our social media, links to our blog where you can find more information about some of the nonsense that we discussed during each episode, including perhaps, what did we say we might put on there?
You're going to count all the ingredients from the Zatarain's meal we made and compare them.
I'll do that. And you can chill with us by filling out our contact form or just email us at frozebrospod@gmail.com.
And remember, one of the best ways to support the podcast is to rate and review us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or however you listen. It really, really helps us out a lot. We love hearing from you.
Absolutely. That helps other people see. I did not check if we have any new reviews this week. We'll save them up.
Write us a review and we might read your review on the podcast.
We will, because unless 100 come in at once, you know what? If 100 come in at once, we will have a special episode just to read them.
But just read the comments,
and we will let you know also what the Redditors over in the Frozen Dinners subreddit think of our 0 review.
Yes.
Of Voila.
When you do write reviews, feel free to critique us the way we critique the food. Start with packaging, then move to instructions and nutrition facts for the episode. You could do ease of listening.
I like that. I thought you were going to say, feel free to critique us the way I critique you. But
oh, don't do that. Darren couldn't handle
Max that. I can't take it. Max can take it pretty well. But yeah,
I can't.
I can dish it out, but I can't take it. So
no, he's a big baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with that,
it is time.
That concludes this week's episode of the Froze Bros. Join us next week, where we'll be eating insert next week's food here.
We've never done that before, but that's not a.
Maybe we should start.
That's not a bad idea.
Although sometimes it changes.
Yeah, true. We don't. If we said what we were going to have, guarantee we would not find it.
Yeah. So let's just not.
So we can say it and take it out. So next week, frozen yak on a stick.
Okay. Yeah. Yak on a stick
with a popcorn granulata.
Granulata.
I'm not making things up.
And with that, we will say until next time.
Fro you later.
Fro you later.
Froze Bros.